Now this is part 4 of Drop the Soap. So in Recon Miners Unit, everybody's hard-headed. So I get this little nigga for the dub that's claiming the dub, but nobody for the dub really likes him. They say you fake, and he's holding the name Bride Dog. They say you don't even sit there, and they wanted me to whoop him offhand. They say whoop him for us, D. But we all in lockdown. I say, I ain't getting off of y'all shit like that. I get a little nigga a chance. But this nigga get out of hand thinking that I'm weak about something. Gets up. Hits me with this baby powder right when I'm ready to go take a piss. I get up and then I sit there, God allows me to sit there and cut through, like go through all the evil that's holding my body. So I sit there and take flight on the nigga. Feet. Oh, you want to take flight on me or some sucker punch shit? Whoop, whoop. I let him square up. I'm beating the nigga, right? I'm beating this nigga like I'm beating the shit out this nigga, right? So if you think that I tell you the whole truth, the evil one got a way of possessing the flesh, or evil got a way of possessing the flesh. So when God holds judgment is different. Let me tell you, it's different between God's eyes and our eyes. Stop sitting there running around here trying to produce evil into your glories. Your glories ain't even glories. Your praises ain't even praises. You guys is praising the evils instead of praising God. Like I said, when the Lord Jesus Christ came and he seen some kid cussing and fussing and this and that, whoop de whoop, he sat there and they say it's a healing. But it wasn't a healing. He just removed the curses from the family. Sometimes it isn't. So boom, long story short, here we go. I smashed that cat. The cat was, okay already, I wanna roll. Boom, I get up out, smash. We sit there, what the fuck is that? Just keep going. So boom, we smash it. And the yard is like that. Like the yard, you gotta be on your toes. Now I hit the adult yard. Everybody looking at me, know what's up, know nothing. I'm cool. They stuck me in a white man cell, try to blend it in. Black, Mau came to get me. Now let me tell you about my incident. I end up in this cell with this cat from Florida named Al. I look at his boots. He got snakeskin boots. Because back in the days, I get locked up, anybody could send you anything. You could have snakeskin boots. You could have a $500 motherfucking jacket. You could have these clothes. You got crock pots. You could get 75 pounds of food on Christmas to sit there. I was locked up. This shit was you got to look at it differently, but niggas would be on that ass. And they just took the weights away from the yard. So you got to understand this. I'm weighing $129, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, man. But don't ever get me wrong. I grew up banging crib, nigga, and this ain't I wasn't no fraudulent ass nigga. You feel me? When I tell you I'm a crib nigga, you better take me dead serious. You feel me? So this nigga sit there and say, where you from? I said, I'm from Tucson, nigga. He says, okay. What hood you from? And I'm looking at him. That's what his face looked like. I'm telling you what his face, I'm going to show you everything. So I sit there and say, I'm from Southside Crib. He goes, He says, hey, you want to get something to eat? And I said, he goes, because back then you could take a carton of cigarettes to the white shirt. That means the kitchen staff. And when you go to kitchen staff, you could give them, because they could trade it in for money out in the streets. You give them a carton of cigarettes that's like $22. They give you meat, hot dogs, anything that you want in the kitchen. It's like shopping. So boom, and the store was always open. Like, you got to picture this. If there's something on the shelf, the store was always open. If you got money on your books, you just walk up to the store and get what you need. So boom, I get there. This is back in 1995, mind you. So My DOC number is 111123, so you can check my status on anything. I ain't no fraudulent cat. You can check my shit. Daiori-Earl Mitchell, 111123. I wouldn't give a damn. Y'all can check my file. You can check my profile anytime you want to. So, boom. But nobody's speaking, right? So we shoot across the yard. It's about 3:15. The yard shuts down for count at 3:45. So we shoot over. I see a Banger Brothers, you feel me? So I'm looking at them and they looking at me, but I pause because they don't say what's up to this nigga. So I'm looking at them like, oh, how come these cats ain't? My hair was long, man. My shit was banging all the way down to my chest. So boom. I sit there and I go around this corner, and I'm a pretty nigga, you feel me? So you gotta understand, being a pretty nigga on the yard, you gotta stay up on your toes. Boom, I get there. They shoot me over to, he goes over to these old white folks' crib. Cat had to be like 81. The other one had to be 60-something, probably 57, but looked like 60-something. We go off in the cell. As we go off in the cell, you gotta picture this. Blacks going into a white man's cell. Nah, this shit's segregated like a mug out here. Let me pause this. I'll get back to the drop the soap. Part 5, pay attention.